Hi there, my name is Andrea, and this is High Literature, a program where I introduce stories and art to you, the viewer. I hope you can hear me. As you can see, I'm outside. I was gonna do a video after I finish work, and all of the conference rooms are unavailable because they're swapping out office furniture. So doing something a little different today. I am going back to Life Drawing by Jaime Hernandez, and this is out now, so if you're a Love and Rockets fan, you should get it, and if you have never read Love and Rockets before but are curious, you should get it. It's Love and Rockets. It's one of those stories that you don't have to read in order. Think of it like when you're meeting somebody and you're becoming friends with them. You're not going to learn about their life in chronological order. It's not impossible to. You could if you wanted to, but it's not necessary. You don't have to learn about somebody's life in chronological order as it happened to get to know them as a person. And that's how it is with this series. You don't have to read this in chronological order. So last we left off, Tonta so her best friend Gomez has left for college, and Tonta is taking community art classes at home in her hometown. She didn't go away. And as she's going to the art class where the teacher is Ray Dominguez, she comes upon this woman. And Tonta's got a bit of a cruel streak in her, which isn't surprising considering her absolute viper pit of a family. And she just, for no reason other than simple teenage cruelty, she harasses this woman, takes her hat, and in the fracas, her friend Judy Fair kind of like gets involved, and they terrorize this poor woman. And then Tonta finds out that this woman is actually the partner of Ray Dominguez, her art teacher, who she also has a crush on. So she feels really bad and is trying to apologize, but that's a new thing for her, and she's not really comfortable doing it. So what she's been doing is she's been going to Ray. Oh, and the partner, by the way, is Maggie. Like the woman that they were harassing was our sweet Maggie. Let's see here. Yeah. So Maggie's just hanging out in the park, reading, enjoying herself, and yeah, Tonta just decides to just go up and start some shit, and just harasses her, takes her hat, throws it away, just is a total jerk to poor Maggie, and then finds out that who Maggie is, the connection to Ray, and she's just feeling terrible. And so she's been going to their place and leaving presents as in a way of an apology, but that hasn't been going well, because as you can see, like, here's Ray here, and he thinks he just stepped on shit, but it turns out it's a chocolate bar. And then we have Maggie and Ray discussing, like, oh, I guess you've got a secret admirer, and because it turns out that this person that left this chocolate, they also brought earrings, they brought perfume, and it's Tonta. She's trying to like make up for harassing Maggie, and she as she's going around town trying to figure out how she can absolve herself of this. She gets back home, and her sister Vivian wants her to come with her to watch this guy's place. What guy? Who knows? It's Vivian. And Tonta is just like, no, 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 no. I don't want to get mixed up in your bullshit anymore. And so Vivian leaves without Tonta. So here's Vivian. She's like, come on. And Tonta's like, no, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to be bad. Vivian leaves. And so now so Tonta finally has somebody write apology notes, and it's so funny to Maggie and Ray. And these are the notes. Like, this is the one that's supposed to be from Tonta. This is the one from Judy Fair. And it was so crazy when I saw this note. It kind of freaked me out because it looked so much like letters that I got from back when I was in high school. And it was just like really trippy seeing that. So they get the notes, all is forgiven. Meanwhile, Vivian's not back. So we get a phone call, and it's from Violet, which is the other half-sister of Tonta's. And so Tonta's like, no, Vivi ain't back yet. I don't know, she went to stake out a dude's house and she ain't back 2 days ago. And so Vivi's missing. And then it's just so funny. So Tonta's just trying to, she feels bad about harassing Maggie. She gets the notes delivered. They apologize. All is forgiven. But she still feels like she's just really embarrassed and ashamed of herself. And, of course, as life has it, she's trying to avoid Maggie. But she keeps running into her. Whether it's at jury duty, she runs into her there, which... it's just like, how could you run into somebody at jury duty? And then she runs into her at like this bakery shop here. And now she's running into Maggie at the beach. And it turns out, so Tonta finds a cell phone in the sand. And it's Maggie's. And Maggie's like, hey, did you happen to see a phone? And she's like, no. And like pretends she didn't find it, but then she feels bad because Tonta, she's got that cruel streak. She can't help herself. It's just like this compulsion with her just to be a little jerk. And then goes back and feels bad about it, and then she pretends to find it and gives the phone back to Maggie. So now they're actually exchanging words, and it's civil, and and so they start like hanging out and getting to know each other. And Maggie shares with Tonta that she's been coming to the beach a lot lately because she's trying to help herself get over her fear of the ocean. I was talking about in a past video. Hi, little baby. Little mama. Oh my God. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. She was talking about, I was talking about this cover. So Maggie had this really traumatic experience where she almost drowned in the ocean after like getting attacked, and it was just this whole thing. It was a really, really bad night for Maggie, and yeah, she almost drowned in the middle of the ocean in the middle of the night. Terrifying. So she's been coming out to the beach to try and help get over that fear. And so when I saw this cover with Tonta, like, guiding her out to the ocean. I was just like, oh God, Tonta, please don't be mean to Maggie. She's been through so much. And so they're talking, and they end up, like, I don't want to say they become friends, but they do reach an understanding. And it's just so, oh, and here's Marcus. Marcus is this cat. Oh, actually. All right, we're gonna have to wrap this up. Damn. Yep, all right, sorry guys, bye.